Alright, it's time for our stream debut. Not had one of those in a while. Have we? Maybe we have. I can't remember. Can't remember. Maybe I'm lying. I don't think we've had a stream debut in a while. So this will be one. In the world, just to keep on the theme of killers, since we're on the killer theme, we got another killer in the lobby. That is Killerican. And he's going up against stream debutant OSM, who I honestly, I'll tell you guys, because I know a lot of people are going to ask. He's third in the leaderboard right now. He was rank 1 a couple of days ago, and he's got, you know, a few fans who are messaging me telling me to check him out, and he messaged me himself saying, hey, just wanted to put my name out there. And I do want to say that the way he did it was very professional, and it wasn't at all like needy. So I was like, yo, props to this guy. He came across very, very well in writing. Something I'm very bad at doing. I hate writing messages. I hate emails and stuff. So I was like, yeah, this guy's, you know, he did this the right way. But he's also streaming, so I got a chance to go check his VOD and be like, yeah, he seems like he's pretty chill. 14-year-old kid from Sweden. Why are all good 1v1 players 14? I don't know. I just don't understand that. But either way, that's I know a lot of people ask, how do I get on your stream? Well, I guess being rank 1 and writing a mature message and then having a stream that I can look at a VOD at and see that you're not toxic is pretty good as a resume. So I was like, yeah, this guy seems pretty interesting. Awesome OSM. I don't know if he wants to be called awesome because it kind of sounds like awesome, but I'm going to call him OSM because it sounds like TSM. So, oh yeah, I forgot to tell him what the best of is. Change title. It should be changed soon. 5. I'll ask if they both want to do a best of 5 because that's usually what we do here. Killerican, meanwhile, is one of the killers. we just saw the killers first, killer and scrub killer, and now we got Killerican. The other being killer number 7. I don't know if there's any like other prestigious killers in Rocket League, but OSM's gonna give us no problem. He says that we're all good to play USEs. So I was trying to find him an EU opponent for his stream debut, but he said no problem, EU USEs. As long as I get a good ping, we're good to go. So more props to him for that, because it opens up the options. And since he does have the advantage rank wise, we're just gonna start on NA and see where we go, because he should be able to compensate for any you know, server disparity by just being a bit better based on the rank, because I think Killerican is something like 20th and OSM recently number 1. He's got to be pretty confident against anybody. Oh, the bump goes really heavily in Killerican's favor, but no boost at all. Did get another bump, but nice recovery by OSM there. That wasn't an easy touch to make without completely beating his positioning. Oh, look at that from Killerican. A little bit fortunate, but well played nonetheless. He had OSM beat. I just want to make sure that's 100% clear. He didn't need to double touch that for it to be a goal. I'm pretty sure he was scoring regardless of the double touch, but that was pretty cool. Interesting that OSM decided to keep this ball in this half. That indicates that he prefers to attack a shadowing defender. And there's a cheeky little fake, and Killerican really did not have much to say here. Let's take a look at what Killerican saw, because OSM, he deliberately took this ball to the side of the field that he knew Killerican would be shadowing in. And then the mind game was just a little bit too believable. Killerican thought that OSM was just going to go low. OSM just popped it across the goal. Pretty basic stuff, but the mind game is the tricky part. I smell a double touch attempt. Delayed second jump always indicates a self-pass to the backboard. OSM didn't look anywhere near hitting. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We'll have to keep an eye out and see if he tries that again, because it's something that is becoming a lot more common, even in 1v1, the self-pass to the back wall. OSM way out of position here. Will he get back in time? I don't think he will. Killerican punishes a very careless maneuver in the midfield by OSM. And I want to tell you guys, this is I think the second game I've seen OSM play. I watched him play one game on his stream in a Twitch VOD just to see how he was doing. And I don't know if he was rank 1 or close to rank 1 at the time. He was certainly close to rank 1. I'm not sure if he was literally rank 1 at the time. But I certainly encourage you guys to check out his stream, and I'm going to be telling him to play 1v1s on stream, because I know that's what you guys will want to see him do if he is one of the top rated 1v1 players. You'll hardly want to go and watch his stream of not rank 1 2v2, for example, like we sometimes see from other 1v1 players. Another rebound attempt. This time he's on target, but too low. So an improvement, but not improved enough from OSM. He's looking for the respawn of the boost. Gets it. Well played. Good timing there. Knew that the boost was about to reappear. Just listen to this snow boost trail. Chalk72 would be proud. But the man who told me to make a YouTube channel way back in the day, I can never thank him enough. This is probably the only other time I've seen anybody using the snow boost, apart from Chalk. So he is from Sweden, so it's getting pretty snowy over there. Maybe he just wants to feel like he's driving around in real life Sweden. Not sure what part of Sweden. Hopefully Stockholm, where the travel is not as difficult as it is in Jönköping. Where the only other Swedish place I've been to. Big gold right here though. Maybe it's time to melt some of that snow and end that, because this is an extremely long time in a 1v1 to go without there being a goal scored. Killerican easily dispossesses OSM there. Tries to get the boost on its spawn. Doesn't quite hit it. Notice it was right up immediately after Killerican was past it. So he was almost spot on with the timing. But almost is not good enough in 1v1. Oh, Killerican, like huge win in the 50-50. Can he score? No, he's completely beamed it. Tried to be a little bit smart there, looking to see where OSM was. Just ensuring that he had the open net like he thought he did. But taking a little bit too much time to look where the ball was. Gets the goal regardless. On the volley, that was smart. Oh, OSM with the lag. Oh, mate, don't like that. None of that. I asked you about the server and you were like, it's fine. So, unfortunately, that is going to have to be all she wrote in terms of the lag department. But he says the whoops right after. He might be like, oh, crap. No, it was my fault. I said this was fine. It's fine. Just persuade yourself it's fine. Like, no PTSD. We're all good. It wasn't lag. Forget about it. Either way, it looks like we might have the good old double kickoff goal. That's like the worst thing to happen after you've grinded out 2 minutes of back and forth gameplay to just lose 2 goals like this. Oh no. Killerican's gonna feel so bad about this. He defended for so long and then he finally got the goal against OSM. And kickoff goal, mind game goal. That is a vicious combination to get struck back with. Just under 2 minutes left to go. Holy. As OSM just takes a quick visit to the moon. Surprised that we didn't see the demo there from OSM, but he might have opened up the gate regardless. Using a lot of boost, but he looks for the respawn, gets it again. He's certainly been on point with this boost respawn. A little bit better than Killerican, who's been early on occasion. OSM is yet to miss a beat there. Good pre-jump save by Killerican. He's gotten to do another one though. This OSM's aerial not quite connecting. That's the second time that he's looked a little bit off with his aerial. First the double touch setup, now that uncontested aerial from the edge of the box. Which is not at all surprising to see a 1v1 main. Slightly shaky in aerial mechanics. At least he's looked quick. That's one thing that is very important. You can't be slow to aerials or you're just going to get bullied around the field. But so far, OSM, lag or no, hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Is that all about to change? Killerican has tons of space and he uses it wisely. No need to roll this on the wall and just bring more variables into the equation. Just cut it infield. Go straight to the goal. 4 all. 53 seconds. OSM is holding up well on kickoffs. That is a bad dodge by Killerican. He realizes his mistake, tries to turn around. Had he gone further into the corner, it would have been a direct shot for OSM. Good challenge though. Not giving OSM any space. The man that, imagine if one day we have TSM OSM. That would just be so perfect. Fake shot into the catch, into the throw. Not good enough. Has the bump opportunity. Oh, he's decided to go for the ball. I like that actually, because the bump may not have worked. He's missed the boost, but he's all good for now. Half flip challenge is so risky though. And OSM, oh my goodness. Very, very cagey end to the game here. The stream title should be changed. I've got a mod in here who changed it. I think if it's wrong for you, you just need to refresh. Overtime approaches. OSM does get the ball rolling. That was really important that he rolled that ball up his back wall, not bounced, and he has one more chance. Can't keep it up though. Overtime game 1. This is an extremely close one. I'm sure these guys have played before. I'll be very surprised if both these guys have not run into each other and ranked, either on EU or NA server, because they're both ranked heroes. Killerican has the net wide open, but OSM has the boost advantage. Killerican, if he had, I think, 20 more boost, would have had that. And look at the boost respawn timing by OSM. Once again, he's just nailed it. But unfortunately, he can't get past Killerican in the midfield. 3 times in a row, Killerican just shuts him down. Solid 50-50s from this man. That is how he closed out the game in the end. GG. Very, very close game 1. And honestly, with if OSM can keep up this performance, I'll be very impressed with his stream debut, because he's looking pretty sharp. The ground shots have been mixed in more rarely than we're used to seeing from stream debutants. It's very, very easy to just take shots when you're debuting on stream, because most players who come and stream, they'll rely on flicks most of the time. Yeah, they'll rely on shots rather than flicks most of the time. That's what I meant to say. Because flicks are very all in. If you miss a flick, then you're probably getting counter-attacked. Shots, though, you can shoot, and then you can shoot again, then you can shoot again. Just keep on winding up the pressure. Oh no, Killerican with a really unfortunate own goal. OSM was in control here, though, of his own destiny. It has to be said. Killerican trying to turn in field, just make sure that the long shot doesn't go in, and he actually makes it worse. Remember, OSM did lead last game as well, and Killerican came back strongly. As he goes through the double jump volley, he's way out of the game. That's just straight up outplay by OSM with a cheeky little fake challenge yet again. I beat the overlay. Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah, sorry about the overlay. Wait, do I need to freeze? Alright, we freeze framed it. Oh no, we freeze framed it the wrong way. Hold on. Alright, I'll freeze it again. Bam, there we go. Fixed. I just needed to go out of full screen mode so I could unbean the overlay. My bad, boys. Bang. That's what we need in admin. It's all good. Just for the time being. All we missed was like a kickoff. Rock, paper, scissors. OSM off the wall again. He has options here. Well played to get the lift on the shot from an awkward position. He is not lacking confidence in the air, despite the fact that most of his initial aerial plays stopped working. Oh, sorry, it isn't working at all. Easy. First try. It's a good thing that I'm really good at production, or else none of you would watch my stream. Killerican finally does break what was a solid defense from OSM. This is not an easy save. It's going to feel a little bit unfortunate that that ball didn't go further clear. It's not Killerican L, it's Killerican. I fixed it, don't worry. Thanks for letting me know though, because I mean, you guys are usually trolling me when you're telling me something's wrong. This time it was legitimate though. OSM, another strong start. Again, fast into the air. I like the aerial speed. Killerican being forced to play the defensive one, but that is beautiful. That was such a good first touch, facilitating a pop this high. So OSM just mixing in a no break challenge. He didn't let go of accelerate or boost there. He just went flying in. And with the amount of fake challenges that OSM has been throwing in, I'm very impressed that Killerican was able to read that real challenge. So OSM has been faking challenges really, really well. Just very, very subtle with his fake challenge timing. Like, just like this, it's so believable. And he's getting Killerican to back off quite consistently. Gotta be careful here though, that's an extremely wide line. Killerican open net, should have hit it, and he does. And OSM only has himself to blame for losing the lead, as this was just a little bit too far out of the game for the new boy. OSM's car looks a little bit like Corrupted G, because he always plays the Octane with the pirate hat, but you know, Octane with any dark hat does kind of look similar. I'm not a fan myself, but if it's what you're comfortable with, then all the power to you. This should be a goal. Has OSM missed? No, surely not. If he'd missed that, that would have been probably missed of the day, and we saw some bad ones with Scrub Killer versus First Killer earlier. That touch was just really rushed, and he didn't need to. He didn't certainly not need to be playing the ball that quickly. But I know I was a little bit, what do you call it? What's the word? Judgmental, I guess, with the lag call from OSM in the last game, and I don't want to bring it up against try and like put down on American, but actually to say that yes, if he does in fact lose here, it is a disadvantage. We're not going to beat around the bush here. We're not going to just say, this win is worth nothing for Killerican if he wins. It is of course worth something. A big something to beat a player who's recently been ranked #1. But yeah, we will hold out judgment on OSM. I think his aerial play is a little bit inaccurate. Good speed, but accuracy needs work. But certainly ground play, especially fake challenges, and just the mind game element, off dribbling and defending dribbles, has been slightly in favor of OSM so far. Killerican doing well though with his 50-50s. Extremely solid. So OSM very patient play into the half flip. And just look at the boost respawn grab. So many times we've seen OSM do this, but he needs to be careful. Killerican, lots of space. Shot though for OSM. Should be scoring. Boosts right through the flip to secure that open net. We're all tied up again. Extremely close series here. And these games are taking, I think they're deceptive. It feels like final minute time already, but we're actually 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. There's loads of time left for OSM. What a shot. Oh my word. Perfect air rule shot from the kickoff. He could not have hit this any better if he tried. Certainly not with the front left corner of his car. I'm sure if he went upside down, he could have boomed it a little bit harder, but wow. That was a nice air roll shot for what it's worth. Yeah, I sometimes do 2v2 matches. It just depends. Tonight I was definitely feeling ones because I saw the prize pool donation from Yoni. And I thought, I gotta get a prize pool. Oh my goodness, what a save by OSM, but Killerican. What a miss as well to just set up the save. And is he gonna get a goal against him as well? OSM had options there. Could have gone for the hook shot, could have gone for the dribble, which he did go for. The demo was also wide open. What a turnaround from Killerican to have a wide open net, to have to defend a really, really difficult dribble, and he is going to concede in the long run. Wow, that is huge from Killerican. Terrible miss on a wide open net. And he says, I'm trash in the chat. He's got to be feeling really bad right now. Alright, OSM does want the server switch after that. I'll say K in the chat just so he knows I've seen it. Not liking how the server is playing on 50-50s, I imagine, but my goodness, Killerican has thrown away the easiest goal of his life. And the funny part is, if he'd missed it a little bit more, he would have had an easy tap in, because OSM was so late to recover. The only way he was saving it is if the ball bounced right across the goal like it did. And Killerican only has himself to blame for that. OSM air roll shot, this time off target. Final minute. Killerican on the ball. He does go up for this, but not too highly. He would have had that ball bouncing before the line, in fact. It was so low. Oh, but he reads OSM's fake challenge. OSM has to be careful, but look at that. OSM just sat on Killerican. Half flip is a miss, though. Can he get back in time? Killerican to the bar. Again, OSM hangs on. He cannot feel like this is his game. Killerican has had so many chances. OSM escaping for now. Final 30 seconds approaches, and he's got the open net. Surely not again. This is unbelievable. These open net shots are just so tame from these guys, but OSM is still 1 goal to the good. An extremely messy game compared to what we saw last game. Another shot goes in way too slow. This is like 4th time surely. Now this time, finally we get a good shot on what was a difficult to open net. When I say difficult to open, I mean difficult to save or open. These guys are really not hitting their shots very well. But OSM looks like he's going to get his first ever streamed win. On my stream at least. 6-9 should be enough. Flores not happy with these shots as well. Flores, you've been there, right? Where you just can't hit a ground shot? We've all been there. Where every single shot you do is just the most poopy thing you've ever seen. When every shot you do is a literal jobby. We've all been there. Unfortunately, these guys are here in front of a big audience. Looks like we're going to be changing the best of 5 into a best of 3, though, with the end of this game. Funny to say that. I think Killerican will feel like he should have won that game, even though he lost by 4. He'll feel like that should have been a victory. I guarantee it. And OSM will feel pretty fortunate. How did he randomly shoot up to number 1? I'm sure he just, made a minor improvement. There's getting from like the 30 to 50 range into like top 10 is a big jump. But if you have a big like breakthrough in individual play, you can make that jump. And then, getting into rank 1 from there is just consistency. Just playing a lot and not tilting. Product placement, please. Pepsi sponsor me. Give me your money. Who was that? That was Second Satan. I was almost going to say Second Zlatan. Well, that's a pretty devilish name. I'm certainly not going to want to run into you in a dark alley. We're getting the Batmobile. I know OSM with the mind game. No, is this actually going to stay out? You're kidding. If that had stayed out, that would have been hilarious. But Killerican couldn't do anything here but own goal. As OSM's watching this one again. What a ridiculous goal this would have been. It wasn't going in. That's amazing. It was not going in. OSM somehow missed that. It was gonna stay out. No, OSM certainly not boosted. I mean, I checked out his stream and I've seen some of his games in Scrub stream as well. Oh, that's a cheeky aerial shot from Killer Ekin. The Batmobile always looks so silly when it does this. I don't know if you guys agree with me. When somebody does this in an Octane, they look extremely nimble. And the Batmobile just looks like somebody, you know, flipping a gigantic bonnet of a car. They're just like, yeah, let me just de-bonnet this car. That was a little bit server-like for me, not gonna lie. This time OSM does... Oh no, he didn't get a touch on it. It sounded like he got a touch, but he didn't. Killer Ekin again, nice pop from the first touch. He's having good success with this move. He'll have to do this one more often, because even if OSM does fake a challenge, it's not like he's gonna get a huge amount of good out of it. Yeah, OSM, I think he's still #1 in Europe, because Lethamir overtook him, and that other account that I don't recognize overtook him. Killer Ekin with a very interesting play, to say the least. I'm all for the bumps, but that is a little bit aggressive. Even if he was going to hit that, it was still quite a ways for the ball to go. I like that he's trying that, though. One goal up, and he's already going for an aerial bump to try and guide the ball in. Worked well for Scrub versus First Killer. One thing that OSM is doing a lot more than First Killer did, though, is fake challenges. He's being very, very cheeky with his fake challenges. Some of them are very late turns. Like, so late that if the opponent gets inside his head and sees it, it's going to not just put him in a bad position, it's just going to put him in a score position where he's getting scored on. But by mixing in those super late fake challenges, you're going to get some free shots where Killer Ekin's like, ah, no, you're faking. I've seen you do this before. Oh, you're just shooting. Never mind. I guess you're scoring then. It's a bit of a high risk, high reward strategy to fake a challenge at the last second, because it sets you up for future reward when your opponent gets a little bit overconfident. 3-all, still all tied up. It's amazing how many times a game 3 will be super close. Game 3 for me is always the really close one in best of series. There's a couple games to warm up, and then game 3 is always a beast. Then after that, somebody's tilted and they just lose. But for now, we're just enjoying what is the closest game probably that we're going to see. We'll see about it, though. You never know. Doesn't matter how often something happens, doesn't make it any more likely to happen in a game like Rocket League. So that was a tough angle shot. He didn't do too badly with it. I don't think he'll be too disappointed, because at least now he hit the ball cleanly. He didn't find the accuracy, but he boomed it. So that is really important. If you're just feeling like you're hitting the ball hard, that's a big deal in Rocket League. Killer Ekin very... Oh, no way. I was going to say very successful with the pop in the midfield, but what is he doing? Killer Ekin. 3 out of 3 for the first touch and side flip pop. And then he hits his worst shot of the day by a mile. Oh no, that could be game right there. That is like series losing play by Killer Ekin, a player who we've seen play so consistently in the past. This is a defensive playstyle that we have seen from him before. As OSM faking that he has boost, that's pretty well done to come out with a hit on the ball for free. We've seen such high level play from Killer Ekin before. It's so hard to keep those tornado Batmobile flicks under control. Slightly off here, but OSM is up and he missed it. Killer Ekin now with the open net, surely, and he does get it. Everybody just trying so hard to tilt themselves. I don't believe what I'm seeing. As OSM tries to read the inside of the post, he flew to the left of it, thinking it was going to bounce off the inside of the post and go into the goal. But it just came straight back and he missed it. Weird how I hit that on my screen, but okay, says OSM. Well, I don't know about that, because interactions with the map don't really change based on server. I think we've got full tilt poker, ladies and gentlemen, as Killer Ekin shows us how to control a flick with the Batmobile. That was extremely delayed. Well played. Very well played flick there. I'm trying to... I just pressed spacebar like a bunch of times trying to turn on and off ball cam. That's how you know you've been playing too much Rocket League. Killer Ekin's first touch a little bit too far off the wall. OSM does challenge. Tries the doink. I like that he's willing to try that. That's ballsy. Doesn't work out, but still, respect for the effort. Killer Ekin, good speed, but what a save. OSM is up early for that one. Killer Ekin does give him what a save. It was phenomenal work. by the brand new Twitch streamer. Trying to build his brand. We're giving him a little bit of help. Certainly could do a lot for his brand by ignoring the lag. I'll be so impressed when somebody comes on stream, gets shafted by lag, and then just says GG, and that's it. It's all you can say. It's actually the best thing for your own mentality, best thing for your brand, just all around best thing for you to be a winner. It's hard though. We've all been there, especially right now. The servers are beating it. We're like, oh my goodness, lag. But I promise you, if I was playing competitive, I wouldn't do that. Oh no, Killerican, is he gonna be tilt times 1,000? If that hadn't gone in, he would have been so tilted. But he does squeeze it in. Casual defending by OSM. He didn't throw himself in, but sometimes you just have to. They switched servers. Well, he said that one time he missed the ball. That's what I'm talking about, lag a little bit. Oh, what a shot. What a save, though, by Killerican off the inside of the post. And the trip as well. OSM wave dashes to recover. He needs a goal pretty soon, does OSM, because Killerican has just been more consistent this game. And that dribble outplay in the midfield that lost him last game, it was the same play that gave him the lead in this one. He's at least trusting himself. He knows his most successful shot percentage-wise is that light touch into the side flip. Oh my goodness, OSM. Little bit lucky. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do this, but we need to see again from Killerican's POV. As OSM tries to flick, accidentally belly flops the ball to get it to roll. I think it was going to go under Killerican regardless, but getting it to roll just to make sure, I do not think he meant to do that. But hey, if he did, full credit to you, man. That was impressive. Extremely impressive. I've never seen that be executed deliberately before. 12 seconds. Boost under Killerican's control. OSM knows he has to make this as awkward as possible, and he has had superior boost respawn pickup timing. This is not going to work out though. Killerican booms it. OSM can't keep it up. 2-1 to our American. And I'll see if I can get the score on the right side this time. Bam! Easy. First try. Killerican one match away from taking this. And OSM putting up a good fight, but just been a little bit less consistent with the shooting. As Killerican says he forgot how to play ones. That's not good. It's very bad actually if you're in a ones lobby. This man needs to sort himself out. He's deliberately playing with Wi-Fi in 2017. What a beanbag. But he's doing pretty good with the Wi-Fi. He's doing pretty good. I gotta say as well, Kaio from Brazil, he plays on a TV monitor with Wi-Fi. So he's the ultimate tryhard. Oh, on the wrong server as well. He's the ultimate. Like, I'm in a terrible position, but I'm going to try my best anyway. This is it for OSM. He's gotten 4 ping worse, but sometimes, yeah, this is no problem because this is honestly what he's used to. Sometimes the ping is not the major or the actual thing that makes the difference. We've got a real server, so that's good. Good shot by Killerican. Draws out the self-post hit. It's another good shot. Killerican on the rebound. Doesn't miss. OSM in trouble from the beginning. Killerican's solid pressure. It's a great shot from the half volley on the power slide as well. Cuxer-esque with the timing. He left the dodge extremely late there to Killerican. That's probably the downside of being a 14-year-old Rocket League player, is you don't even have your own internet. You gotta rely on the family internet. They're like, Ethernet cable, Wi-Fi? I don't need an Ethernet cable to watch YouTube. Wi-Fi is fine. And then you just have to put up with it. That's a great dribble by OSM. His best one of the game. As he got one touch to the right, fast enough that he convinced Killerican I'm not taking this in field, but then still had the confidence to do it. It's a bold move to dribble in field in 1v1 when you know you're getting challenged. Oh, that's a good shot. The save really should have been better though. It was a good enough shot to put Killer in an awkward position, but not one that I would ever expect to threaten the net. Oh, this should be a goal, but OSM's committed to the wall. Good recovery. Is he going to get the recycle in time? No, he will not. He can't quite get that clear into first touch, into shot, as well as other players we know, such as Fairy Peak, Scrub, K-Dot. They all love to do that. And the demo comes in. Should be a goal. Even with all this time taken to get the shot, OSM still should be able to score it, but he's taking an awful long time there. Doesn't shoot it. He's decided to slow play this. Try and control it, but the bump has not worked. Killerican is the one who's going to score. That is a huge misplay by OSM. He had so much more boost than Killarican here, but he's gone for a bump on a Batmobile deliberately. I question that decision. We all know that Batmobile is the most resilient car, and Octane can be pretty wobbly these days. Of course, don't confuse with what I'm saying with the Batmobile wobble, the former Batmobile wobble, which was a disaster. In bump wars, the Batmobile, in my experience, comes out the best in the majority of situations. OSM once again whiffs the aerial. He's just had a little bit bad accuracy with these today. Excuse me, I got frog in my throat, but I was really just not expecting OSM to miss that overhead. 1v1 players lull, right? Everybody's going to be saying. As OSM looking slightly favored on the ground, but Killarican in the air has been the more confident of the two. Nice long shot by OSM though. He is not done yet. 1 goal down. Plenty of time to get that goal in. Who's 14? I think both these guys are 14 if I remember correctly. Maybe Killarican's a bit older, I'm not sure, but I don't think he is. See OSM. He wants to go for a ceiling shot there, but he just couldn't get the pop. The ball was sitting a little bit far off the wall. Early shot, and not a good one as well, but the demo's on the cards. Killarican makes a run. It's a good run by Killarican to get way up the wall, because then at least if OSM does get a bump or a demo, he's also going to be further away from the play. The ball control for OSM has been so touch and go this series thus far. At times it's been brilliant, at times it's been
finally caught a stream
all over the place.
I could sub and donate. Smile, thanks for all the awesome content.
Oh, second, thanks for the £10, man. That's a lot of money, dude. I appreciate that. You're very welcome as well. You're very welcome. Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. Gotta say, if I was Killarican, I would every single time I'm on the ball take a little touch and then just flip it, because every time he does that it's causing so much problem. Just the one touch, flick, straight away on the volley before the ball has time to even start falling. Just hit it when it's at its maximum height from the pop. Get the big hit over the top. There it is again. Excuse me, I'm like awake for 16 hours. I can't handle this. Pre-jump save is good though from OSM, and he's got the boost as well. This should be a goal. Is he going to get the flick this time? Yes, he will. Well played. Because this is something that has not been working for him most of the time this series. So to pull it out, I mean, he could have gone for a hook shot. He could have gone for a low 50-50. Went for the flick, which is the one that really needs the confidence there. Killarican says he gets bumped every time he gets it past him. Well, I mean, that is because he is leaving it so late to get it past him, but it's working. I wouldn't be complaining about his Killarican about these flicks, because these little one-touch flicks are working brilliantly for him. OSM needs to start faking more challenges like he did at the start of game 1, because this is not working. Yeah, OSM saying he tries to hit the ball, but he always hits Killarican because the slight delay. Excuse me. OSM certainly needs to change it up. I don't think he can just throw himself into every challenge from this point on and come out victorious. Even if he scores every chance, he's got to play smart defense from here. He needs to take chances and play smart defense, or he's going to be GG's. That's smart offense to slice a third off that lead. 6-4. Killarican, not the best touch. He's trying to roll the ball at the sidewall, grab the boost, turn around. At the worst 50-50, at the best get OSM to turn around and boom it. Instead, OSM just beats him to that ball. That's not what Killarican was looking for. Again, OSM a little bit too fast. Can he get past Killarican? Yet again. Flick is good, but it's so lofty that Killarican can just fly in the spot, hover and wait for it. Hey, Charlie Wiper, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream, bro. I do appreciate you. That was second last stream of October, probably. There's that, again, that instance of OSM going for the ball. Instead, catches Killarican, who just moved the ball server side. But into the final 40 seconds we go, and OSM still down by 2 in what is a relatively low scoring series. He needs a goal, and he needs it very soon, and he doesn't even have any boost. This is not good news. as it is more likely that he concedes from this position, and he will. Killarican's going to knock 1 second off the clock in doing so. 3 goals in it. This might be game with that last attack going awry for OSM. Again, I'll reiterate, OSM, I want to say first of all, big shout out to you. Check out the little cheeky backwards kickoff. But shout out to you for coming on stream and saying that you're good to play on USC server, because most of Europe's asleep right now. So yeah, definitely shout out to him for that. Hopefully the server wasn't too laggy. Either way, impressive stuff. I think everybody's going to be pretty okay with OSM getting featured. And Killarican played great. He had that one move that just really did well against OSM. OSM, he had to change his defense for when Killarican's dribbling the ball on top of his car. And what he was doing just wasn't working. He just threw himself into way too many challenges. He needs to go watch Team Rocket's tutorial on 5 defensive tips you must know. Stop after the first one and just apply that, especially if he's got a slight ping disadvantage, because even though some people will say, no, I'm just going to ignore the ping disadvantage and play my game, if you want to play optimally, you have to play to the situation you're in. That was a situation where Killarican is going to be slightly faster to every ball than you, and you need to try to play a little bit more reactively to compensate. Either way, though, GG's. Appreciate both those guys coming and hanging out with us. As always, definitely check them out. This is it for OSM. He's gotten 4 ping worse, but sometimes, yeah, he says no problem, because this is honestly what he's used to. Sometimes the ping is not the major or the actual thing that makes the difference. We've got a real server, so that's good. Good shot by Killarican. Draws out the self-post hit. It's another good shot. Killarican on the rebound. Doesn't miss. OSM in trouble from the beginning. Killarican's solid pressure. It's a great shot from the half volley on the power slide as well. Cuxer-esque with the timing. He left the dodge extremely late there to Killarican. That's probably the downside of being a 14-year-old Rocket League player, is you don't even have your own internet. You gotta rely on the family internet. They're like, Ethernet cable, Wi-Fi? I don't need an Ethernet cable to watch YouTube. Wi-Fi is fine. And then you just have to put up with it. That's a great dribble by OSM. His best one of the game. As he got one touch to the right, fast enough that he convinced Killarican, I'm not taking this infield, but then still had the confidence to do it. It's a bold move to dribble infield in 1v1 when you know you're getting challenged. Oh, that's a good shot. The save really should have been better though. It was a good enough shot to put Killer in an awkward position, but not one that I would ever expect to threaten the net. Oh, this should be a goal, but OSM's committed to the wall. Good recovery. Is he going to get the recycle in time? No, he will not. He can't quite get that clear into first touch, into shot, as well as other players we know, such as Fairy Peak, Scrub, K-Dot. They all love to do that. And the demo comes in. Should be a goal. Even with all this time taken to get the shot, OSM still should be able to score it, but he's taking an awful long time there. Doesn't shoot it. He's decided to slow play this. Try and control it, but the bump has not worked. Killarican is the one who's going to score. That is a huge misplay by OSM. He had so much more boost than Killarican here, but he's gone for a bump on a Batmobile deliberately. I question that decision. We all know that Batmobile is the most resilient car, and Octane can be pretty wobbly these days. Of course, don't confuse with what I'm saying with the Batmobile wobble, the former Batmobile wobble, which was a disaster. In bump wars, the Batmobile, in my experience, comes out the best in the majority of situations. OSM once again whiffs the aerial. He's just had a little bit bad accuracy with these today. Excuse me, I got frog in my throat, but I was really just not expecting OSM to miss that overhead. 1v1 players lull, right? Everybody's going to be saying. As OSM looking slightly favored on the ground, but Killarican in the air has been the more confident of the two. Nice long shot by OSM though. He is not done yet. 1 goal down. Plenty of time to get that goal in. He's 14. I think both these guys are 14 if I remember correctly. Maybe Killarican's a bit older, I'm not sure, but I don't think he is. See OSM He wants to go for a ceiling shot there, but he just couldn't get the pop. The ball was sitting a little bit far off the wall. Early shot, and not a good one as well, but the demo's on the cards. Killarican makes a run. It's a good run by Killarican to get way up the wall, because then at least if OSM does get a bumper demo, he's also going to be further away from the play. The ball control for OSM has been so touch and go this series thus far. At times it's been brilliant. At times it's been
finally caught a stream
all over the
so
place.
I could sub and donate. Smile, thanks for all the awesome content.
Oh, second. Thanks for the 10 pounds, man. That's a lot of money, dude. I appreciate that. You're very welcome as well. You're very welcome. Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. Gotta say, if I was Killarican, I would every single time I'm on the ball take a little touch and then just flip it, because every time he does that it's causing so much problem. Just the one touch, flick. Straight away, on the volley, before the ball has time to even start falling. Just hit it when it's at its maximum height from the pop. Get the big hit over the top. There it is again. Excuse me, I'm like, awake for 16 hours. I can't handle this. Pre-jump save is good though from OSM, and he's got the boost as well. This should be a goal. Is he going to get the flick this time? Yes, he will. Well played. Because this is something that has not been working for him most of the time this series. So to pull it out, I mean, he could have gone for a hook shot. He could have gone for a low 50-50. Went for the flick, which is the one that really needs the confidence there. Killarican says he gets bumped every time he gets it past him. Well, I mean, that is because he is leaving it so late to get it past him, but it's working. I wouldn't be complaining about his Killarican about these flicks, because these little one-touch flicks are working brilliantly for him. OSM needs to start faking more challenges like he did at the start of game 1, because this is not working. Yeah, OSM saying he tries to hit the ball, but he always hits Killarican because the slight delay. Excuse me. OSM certainly needs to change it up. I don't think he can just throw himself into every challenge from this point on and come out victorious. Even if he scores every chance, he's got to play smart defense from here. He needs to take chances and play smart defense, or he's going to be GG's. That's smart offense to slice a third off that lead. 6-4. Killarican, not the best touch. He's trying to roll the ball at the sidewall, grab the boost, turn around. At the worst 50-50, at the best get OSM to turn around and boom it. Instead, OSM just beats him to that ball. This is not what Killarican was looking for. Again, OSM a little bit too fast. Can he get past Killarican? Yet again. The flick is good, but it's so lofty that Killarican can just fly in the spot, hover and wait for it. Hey, Charlie Wiper, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream, bro. I do appreciate you. That was second last stream of October, probably. There's that again, that instance of OSM going for the ball. Instead, catches Killarican, who just moved the ball server side. But into the final 40 seconds we go, and OSM still down by 2 in what is a relatively low scoring series. He needs a goal, and he needs it very soon, and he doesn't even have any boost. This is not good news, as it is more likely that he concedes from this position, and he will. Killarican's going to knock 1 second off the clock in doing so. 3 goals in it. This might be game with that last attack going awry for OSM. Again, I'll reiterate, OSM, I want to say first of all, big shout out to you. Check out the little cheeky backwards kickoff. But shout out to you for coming on stream and saying that you're good to play on USC server, because most of Europe's asleep right now. So yeah, definitely shout out to him for that. Hopefully the server wasn't too laggy. Either way, impressive stuff. I think everybody's going to be pretty okay with OSM getting featured. And Killarican played great. He had that one move that just really did well against OSM. OSM, he had to change his defense for when Killarican's dribbling the ball on top of his car.